Hey, Jody here from beautiful BC again. I'm going to do a part two to the 5 ways to get more money for a small startup for a business, and I'm actually going to give you another 10 different ideas. These have been some ideas I've been other people on Facebook have posted, and another thing that I had listened to actually quite a few months ago, and I had taken notes, and I don't know why. But anyways, I just want to make it clear too that in my business, on my last video, I had said to get started was about $130. The actual startup to really get going and to learn how to do what I'm doing by finding items on Amazon and selling them on eBay is actually $19.95. So that's just a freebie on today, I guess. You can actually get started with the business that I'm in by getting yourself a prepaid Visa or a MasterCard and even put $25, okay? So I'm going to give you some different ideas today, but the goal right now to get started in the next day or 2 days is to get some spare change, and I'm going to show you some different ways here, and put all that money towards a $25 Visa or MasterCard. Okay, you can get them at a local 7-Eleven, you can get them at your bank, you can get prepaid Visa and MasterCards anywhere, and this will get you started. Okay, so number one way of getting a little bit extra cash is to actually get your credit cards reduced. Other people's money is always good to use, and if you can reduce your credit card, you're reducing your payments to your credit card, so that can free you up some money. And some people are going to say, okay, but if I'm adding more onto my credit card, because you can do that as well, aren't I putting myself more in debt? And I just want to make this very clear. There's good debt and there's bad debt, okay? And a good debt on a credit card is using it towards a small business where you are going to be making some money to pay that back. A bad debt is having those shoes that you just have to get no matter what, okay? Your shoes are not going to pay you back. However, starting a small business will pay you back. Number 2 way is to partner with someone partner with somebody, okay? So maybe there's somebody local who you know who might have extra cash that you can ask to borrow with and say that you're going to be partners. So you might have the skill set of computer knowledge and knowing how to copy and paste, and this other person may not have that knowledge, but you can partner with them and just say, hey, let's go together. You loan me the $25 to get started. And what I'll do is my first 5 sales that I make, for example, I will share them with you. And you'll find that lots of people, especially friends and family, will help you out that way. This one's kind of an oddball thing, and I don't know what in other countries your recyclables are worth, but just go around to people on your block and say that you are looking to start a small business and start collecting some of the recyclables that you can get money for. Whether it's pop bottles, that's what's big in our area. In Alberta, I'm in BC, Canada, and in Alberta, Canada, you can actually get money from your milk jugs, okay? In other countries, I know that you can actually get money back from collecting newspapers and in-print products. That's kind of cool, all right? My kids, by the way, did this the other day, and just to prove that it's a really good thing, my kids took back our bottles, and my dad, their grandpa, he came with a whole big load of bottles as well, and so my kids and a friend of theirs, so there was 3 of them, they got $47 by doing this the other day, and then the 3 of them shared it, so they each got $15, and my dad kept the 2. All right, number 4 way is to do some odd jobs. Kind of weird, but you know what? What is your skill set? What is something that you could do? For example, look through your local Craigslist or a local thing, or even post locally that you are a person who is willing, if people are going on vacation, that you're willing in the next 10 days you have open that you could, take care of their house, feed their pet, that kind of stuff. And a lot of people are willing to pay about $10 to $20 a day for you to take care of their animals in their home versus them spending $30 or $40 a day to have their beloved pet put into a kettle. Kettle? I'm not sure what that is. But anyways, kennel. There we go. You don't want to put your pet in a kettle. That would just be messy. All right, and if you do have some odd jobs that you're really good at, you can actually post these jobs on Fiverr, and you can get paid $5 per job. If you put on there that you're willing to do these odd jobs on Fiverr, let's say set up a web page, a fan page, get them some likes on Twitter if that's you're really, really good at, then you can say to people, I'll get you 50 new likes on Twitter, it'll be $5, and if they want to have it within a couple days, it's usually a 5-day job that you can post on Fiverr, but by doing it more quick, you can actually tag on an extra 10 or 20 or even $30 for having those services done really, really quick. So if you have some extra time and you have some great skill sets, that's a great one. You can also look at oddjobnation.com. I'll say that again, oddjobnation.com, to look up what people are willing to pay for. Okay. Now, here's number 5. Obviously, this is going to be a longer post today because I'm actually going through 10 different things, but here's number 5. Find free stuff on Craigslist and sell it on eBay. So you can actually find some stuff that you might have locally around your house that you can sell on eBay. For example, last year, or a couple of years ago, I picked up a tea set. I think it was just a cup and a saucer that I just thought was really kind of pretty, and I picked it up for like $1 in a local, just somebody was having a garage sale, and I actually looked up that cup and saucer because they had on the bottom a number, and I found out that that cup and saucer just by themselves, it's an odd piece from a Royal Albert set years ago, and it's worth $70. So something like that, if you want to really get rid of it real quick, you can even post it on eBay or locally, and there's probably hundreds of different items in your house that you didn't know are actually worth money, so check that out. Number 6 way is if you have a vehicle, did you know that you can get a small loan on your vehicle? So if you own your vehicle outright, you can actually go in and get a small loan on a vehicle, a couple $100, get it right in the next couple days. Here's tip number 7, and this one's actually really, really good. If you've owned a business in the past couple of years, most people don't know that on their taxes, you're allowed to make things on your taxes that can be given back to you. And I would just even take your taxes, look through them. If you've owned any kind of a small business in the last, I believe it's up to 5 years in most countries, that you can get tax back on some stuff that you may not have known that you could claim credit on. So for example, if you've ever traveled for a business, somebody had even said that if you travel for church functions, so if you're a member of a choir or something like that, and you've had to spend money on church functions, that they are listed as a nonprofit, and you can actually put that on your taxes. So I would look at all your past tax stuff, and you know, it might be worth it to have a friend who's a tax expert look at your stuff and give you a better idea, and maybe you've missed some hidden money on your taxes. All right, number 8 is a love gift from your friends and family. You know, this is really kind of cool. In the next week or two, if somebody decides to take you out for lunch or something like that, you could say, you know what, I really am thankful for your offer of taking me out for a coffee or a donut or whatever, and I'm actually trying to start a small business. So instead of taking me out for a treat, I would be more than happy if you even just gave me $5 that you can donate as a love gift towards my new business. And because we're aiming for $25 here to actually get up and get started and learning how to sell from Amazon to eBay, you know what? You could ask a couple of friends and family for any love donations. You can even post it on your Facebook fan or on your profile, and even just say, hey, you know what, guys? You know me. You know that I am honest and I have integrity, and I'm really, really wanting to start this home business, and I would be absolutely honored if anyone could help me out with a small love gift. And even say, I'm looking forward to get $25. You will be surprised at how many people will be willing to support you in that. Number 9 way is unclaimed funds. And I don't know if there's you can go to unclaimed.org, and you may be surprised that you actually have some unclaimed funds that you aren't accessing. Okay, when I did this several weeks ago, I realized I had unclaimed funds with my child tax credit, and they needed some more info from me, and I just kind of was like, I'll get it to them when I get it to them. I really need to focus on this. And then I realized, you know what? I had some unclaimed funds that I wasn't accessing, and I just needed to put my nose to the grindstone, do a little bit of work to get those unclaimed funds. Number 10 way is actually government grants. Every country has some different setups for your government grants and what you can actually get for small startup, for small businesses. And if you go to your local place where they do small business startups, go to them and say that you have a business idea, you have a business plan, and that is there any way to access some government grants that are anywhere from even $500 up to $1,000? Because $1,000 would help you so much right now in starting this kind of a small business. All right, so those are my best business tips. You know what? Just really put your heart into it that you want to start with a $25 Visa or MasterCard. Put that out there that you are ready to receive this money from your friends, your family, unpaid sources that you had no idea that you could do. All right? God bless. Make it a great day. And again, if you want to subscribe to my feed up here, you'll get even more tips and ideas how to make your business more profitable. Thanks, Jody Maley here in beautiful BC.